So real quickly, real talk. Why are Africans and African Americans beefing? Like we're not family. Like it's giving colonizer energy, you guys. I don't think you guys understand. I get it. It's different accents, different countries, but it's the same roots, the same struggle, and the same greatness. We built the culture, guys. Like, don't forget that. We are the fucking culture! I feel like whenever we are divided, we're such a meme, but united. When we're united, we're unstoppable. Okay? Now stop the shade. Start the healing. It's not us versus each other, but it's us versus the system, really. It's us versus the system, not each other.
Welcome back to my channel, Iyano Show. Hope you're good, hope you're fine. So guys, I just want to appreciate my new subscribers, the people that are following my channel, whatever country you are. I just want to appreciate you. I could have not reached this far without you. So guys, big up to my followers, big up to my fans, big up for everything that I'm showing live on my channel. So guys, there is story that we see that now Africans have come out to clearly to say that African Americans are Africans. And we should now stop fighting against our kind. Now this they have come out clearly to say that these are now our kinds, and we need to come together. We see African Americans as Africans, and Africans see African Americans as Africans. So these are the views that many of the Africans now have come out clearly. They will say that African Americans are saying they on the 1st August they will boycott on African businesses. So Africans are just urging the African Americans that they are our own, and they are African Americans are Africans. So they have come out clear to ask them to lower their temper down, and African to lower their temper down, and be the united Black Americans, or united Africa. We see that Africa, when you unite, no one can break this. So guys, don't go anywhere, just subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Hey besties, how you guys doing? So I made a video the other day talking about Africans and how we are very successful when we come to a foreign country or travel abroad, and someone commented on the video that Africans will be everywhere except their country, and I was kind of taken aback by that. I decided to check the person's profile, and I noticed that the person was actually Black African, and I was shocked because this is coming from a Black African or an African American, which of course from the name, you're African. You cannot deassociate yourself from your roots. You are African. The fact that your grandparents or your ancestors came here in one way or the other doesn't change the fact that you're African. So why are you saying that we are everywhere but our country? I have Black American friends or Black African American friends, and they identify as African. They are proud of their roots, of their heritage. They are proud to be among Africans. They love everything because we are one. We are Africans. And again, I don't even want people to start thinking that my video is against any particular race. No, I just feel that our culture, our continent needs to be on the map. Like, people need to know us more, So that's why I make this video. So it's not like I'm trying to bash any race, but for you as an African or an African American to say you're not African because you've been in the United States all your life, or your ancestors were here, and bro, look at your skin. Look at the mirror, look at your skin. What are you? You're African American. The fact that you've not been to Africa before doesn't change the fact that you're not African American. I said it. All African Americans are African. And if you're in America, you're African American. Okay? So stop saying Africans will be everywhere except their country. What are you? You are African American as well. When you go to fill your forms, what do you put? African American. What race do you put in there? So, as I said, I have nice, beautiful, lovely African American friends that are identified as African American, as Africans. What are we saying? Just like we're contradicting ourselves. Okay? We're one. We are one. African Americans are Africans. Okay? And any African that moves to Africa, see me now. Any African that moves to America is also African American once you become a citizen. Period.
In regards to the upcoming boycott of African businesses, I have this to say. Whether we like it or not, when they look at you, all they see is black. When they look at me, all they see is black. United we stand, divided we fall. My late father said, there is an African broom. It's very thick. I'll put a picture up here if I can find it. When that broom is bonded together, nothing you can do can break it. But when the broomsticks start getting taken apart, they are very easy to break. The enemy is sitting back and laughing at you and I for what we are doing here. For those that are fighting back, I get it. But at the end of the day, when you're done fighting, find a way to come together and find a resolution, a solution to this problem. How can we come together? Because we cannot live like this. What is the way forward? That are using the opportunity to just jump on that tail of negativity just for content's sake. Stop it. That's my 2 cents. He who has ears, let him hear.
So real quickly, real talk. Why are Africans and African Americans beefing? Like we're not family. Like, it's giving colonizer energy, you guys. I don't think you guys understand. I get it. It's different accents, different countries, but it's the same roots, the same struggle, and the same greatness. We built the culture, guys. Like, don't forget that. We are the fucking culture! I feel like whenever we are divided, we're such a meme, but united. When we're united, we're unstoppable. Okay? Now stop the shade. Start the healing. It's not us versus each other, but it's us versus the system, really. It's us versus the system, not each other.
This island African and American or African American is very unfortunate and disappointing, to say the least, because at the end of the day, we all came from Africa. And to try to continue to divide a community that's already oppressed by another race, not just one race, by the way, multiple races, it's ridiculous. I'm just being blunt. Obviously, some of us were in the islands and then we came to America. Some of us were already in America, but at the end of the day, we all came from Africa. We're all the same color, maybe different shades, but the whole you'll not come into the cookout, we're gonna boycott my brothers and sisters, it's ridiculous. Especially when y'all, if this applies to you, are giving black cards to Caucasian people or people of other race because they have a little bit of rhythm, or they can add a bit of a little bit of seasoning to their food. It's almost like Donald Trump's agenda is working because he's dividing not only Americans or citizens and immigrants, but he's also helping divide African people that started their journey in a different place. Like, how does that make sense to you guys? Not to mention, when people come from Jamaica or Haiti or Africa or St. Lucia or Antigua, I'm sorry, and they come to America, African American people make fun of us, make fun of them. So, and this has been years and years going on. And now y'all want to be upset about somebody's opinion? There are more strong, hateful opinions destroying the black community itself, Africans as a whole, not African Americans, not island Africans. And it's just ridiculous that y'all are pinning each other against each other. Like, it's weird. When our ancestors were enslaved, it didn't matter if you were in America or if you came from Jamaica or if you were in Haiti or if you were in Africa. We all had the same goal, or our ancestors had the same goal, to get out of slavery. And we worked, or they worked together. But now, today, in 2025, y'all are dividing your own people based off an opinion. Now, am I saying it's right? Am I saying it's called for? Maybe not. But there are better, bigger issues that we could be putting our energy into. Instead of black people boycotting Africans, but you're going to Walmart, but you're going to Target, but you're going to get your medication from Walgreens. You're getting your hair done by the Dominicans. We got to do better. Like, this is, we got to do better. I haven't seen anybody speak about how it's just.
So I want to jump in on this Essence Fest rhetoric that's happening between African and African Americans. I want to say, let's stop it, because I didn't feel any of that. Everybody that I spoke to that was either from Africa or African American, I didn't feel one way or the other. Let's be careful of allowing division to take place in moments that we should be celebrating one another, no matter where we're from. I didn't walk up to anybody and say, oh, are you from Nigeria? Oh, that means, no, I didn't do any of that. Or are you from what? No. It's time for us to collectively come together globally. Colonization is everywhere. Racism is everywhere. And we are everywhere as a people. And so let's come together and show each other some love, some grace, just sometimes, just once in our life. Essence is to be celebrated. Things are forever pivoting. In business, we change, we grow, we make mistakes. Grace is what we need to give. And right now, with the world being as it is, we have to come together in unity in order to save each other, in order to fight against everybody else that's trying to tear us down. So let's celebrate and have a moment in the joys of Essence festivals and all the other things that we come together collectively to do. We can do it, y'all. Show each other some grace. Show each other some love. We were Black Heart Association. We were proud to serve at Essence Fest, and now we're on to Black Women Expo in Chicago. We hope to see you there. Get by the booth and get a free screening.
African Americans boycotting African business? Bro, that shit is bullshit. Y'all scared of Mexican racists? Y'all scared of white people, white racists? Y'all scared of Indian racists? Y'all scared of Chinese racists? Y'all scared of Arab racists? Man, what the fuck? Y'all lost y'all goddamn minds? So it's not about who you are, it's all about how you feel. If you got a problem with me, come with me. If you got the problem with my brother, don't come with me. Don't come to me, man. What the fuck y'all talking about? Go to the person that did something wrong with you the same way. If you did something wrong to somebody, people should not hate everybody because you did something. You should face what you did. You feel me? I'm a black man and I'm African. I'm 100% African. I respect my black people, my black Americans. I respect them 100% because I see them as me, I see me as them. Stop playing with me. No. This bullshit. This is why the people keep on disrespecting us because, man, this bullshit. I asked my African brothers, how do you feel about this? He was like, man, let them do whatever they want because they know we can't fight them back. We love them. They know we respect them. We can't fight them. We just can't fight them back. If they do this to Chinese, if they do this to Mexican, to white people, they can get backlash. But they do this to us because they know we can't fight. But it's not even about that. Me personally, I respect my black people. I respect my black Americans, and I'm African, and forever I'll always see them as me, forever.
Like a vote. And if you want to know what a vote means, go look for that film. Me of Uganda. You know the meaning of a vote. Hey, what's going on with this whole reaction about some people getting into the feelings because we have something to say about how the African Americans and the Africans, having the saga against each other, talking about they don't like each other and all that. A few people jump on that post talking about, They not from America. They not from Africa. They from America. They not from their ancestors was never from Africa and stuff like that. They not African American. They Black American. A couple of comments like that. Okay, cool. That was fine. Nice comments. I like that. But in that post, when I was making that post, I made it clear that I was talking to Africans and African Americans. So, first of all, if you feel like you're not African American and you're not African, why you had to jump in and start telling me that you Black American? You wasn't included in my conversation, bro. The conversation wasn't about you. If you feel like you Black American, just like what you said the other dude, I ain't trying to put your name out there. I'm not into all that business, but I'm just out here to make a point. Like, if you see a post and you feel like this post ain't got nothing to do with you, you ain't really got nothing. You don't have to stop and say something about it. Just keep it rolling. But guess what, bro? If you wake up and you know that the pigment of your skin is not white, and you know that you're Black, I don't care whether you think that you Black from America, you Black from Australia, you Black from Africa, you Black from Congo, from Nigeria, from Ghana, or wherever part you might be Black from. I don't care. I don't want to know what kind of Black you is. I don't want to know what kind of Black you choose to call yourself. But the thing is, this whole emotional shit that y'all got going on, getting into feelings, feeling like your personal opinion, your personal feeling about it should stop the main goal of a whole people. Nigga, you lying. Listen, man, Marcus Garvey had feelings. Malcolm X did too. He had feelings too, bro. You think Gaddafi didn't have feelings? Kwame Nkrumah never had feelings. Thomas Sankara, they have feelings. Look at Ibrahim Traore today, standing up for the Black community. Y'all think Ibrahim Traore don't have feelings? He does. But guess what? If you're a true man that understands the real battle, you will know which areas of the battle to put your strength in. Because all that emotional shit y'all got going on about Black African Americans don't like Africans, or all that Black community bullshit, segregating, trying to separate all Blacks. There is no fucking two Blacks. Black is Black. If you Black, you Black. That's just what it is. And all Blacks goes back to one route. It doesn't need your opinion to prove that. Nobody needs your opinion to prove that. You don't have to. That don't have to be explained, because what is understood shouldn't be explained.
African people, and not all African people, some African people. I come across this podcast, and it's these Black Americans and it's these two African girls, and they're going back and forth about the differences between Black Americans and Africans, and they're talking about how Black Americans, we don't know our history, we don't know where we come from, and things, all these things like that, as if we had a choice, right? As if the history that they've taught us in school is even accurate, because a lot of people believe that Black Americans were already here in America before the so-called slave trade, but that's a whole different conversation, right? But the Black girls, the African girls, I'm sorry, on this podcast, the thing that they kept driving home was that, one, Black Americans are lazy, two, we don't know where we come from, and three, we don't know our culture. We don't know, our culture. I'm just putting my glasses down. One, who the fuck told y'all that we was lazy? Who the fuck told y'all that we were lazy? Oh, you've been here the whole time, and you don't have, we're here, and you guys are here, and bitch, first of all, when y'all come into this country as immigrants or refugees or whatever, y'all get a whole lot of shit that is not available to us, okay? We have to fight for jobs, especially Black women. We have to fight for jobs. We have to fight. They purposely do shit when we selling our houses to bring down the value of our houses. We not the same. We not the same, right? And the Black American woman, we are the most educated in the country. The hardest working in the country. Nigga, when I tell you, I know Black women that got 2, 3, 4 jobs, okay, to take care. I am a hustler, okay? I have a business. I'm doing this social media thing. I work a job. I'm my own boss, okay? And I do whatever I got to do to assist my husband in taking care and providing for our 3 children. But you're going to say we lazy? Honey, goodbye. Honey, goodbye. We don't know our culture, baby. We are the culture. The culture that every country, race in this world emulates is Black culture, which Black American hair, okay? From the way we walk to the way we talk, to our bodies, to our music, our food, everything. Honey, we got a culture. It's just not the culture that you have. We definitely, Black America we got our own culture, okay? We have our own culture. For y'all to consistently say that we are lazy and uneducated and we're not afforded the same, we don't have the same stuff going on that y'all got going on. And it's like, who told you that? Do you know how many successful Black business owners there are in America? Huh? Do you know that we don't get stuff handed to us? Y'all immigrants coming in, we don't get the benefits that y'all get. We don't get, and we've been here. We've been here. We pay taxes. And we still don't get the benefits that y'all get. So for y'all to consistently have this idea in y'all head that we don't bust our asses. She said, oh, you guys don't bust you're not busting your asses. Baby, I bust my ass every single day. Every single day. I am a mother. I am a wife. I run a business. I'm on social media. Listen. I bust my ass, baby. So I don't know. And I'm black. I'm blickety back. And y'all don't know where y'all came from. I come from my mama's womb. That's where I came from. Oh, you talking about land? I was born in Mississippi, honey. Raised in New York. So I know where I come from. I know where I come from. I know my culture. I know the traditions that have been passed down through the generations in my family. If we were brought here on slave ships, it is not our fault that we don't know where we come from. It is not our fault that we don't know African culture. Africa is a continent, not a country. There are many different countries, and many different countries have many different practices and different cultures and things like that. We don't know. The closest we can get is a 23andMe, and we don't really trust that too much either. So for African people, Haitians, they have their own thing, and Jamaicans and Bahamians, the only difference between us and them is a boat ride, baby. They got dropped off over there, and we got dropped off over here. That is the only difference, okay? That is the only difference between us and them. Just like they had to create their own culture, Jamaicans had to create their own culture, Bahamians and Trinidadians and whoever the hell else had to create. listen, the only difference is that they was on a different ship and they got dropped off in a different region than what we did. So I want y'all to get out of your mind. Every man, every woman in my family, hard-working people. No, we not rich. Listen, I drive a Dodge Journey, honey, and you know what? I am proud to have it because it's mine, that me and my husband paid for with money that we worked hard for. Okay, my clothes, my job, everything, honey, bust our asses for to give our kids the life that they have. Okay, no, we not rich. I'm a regular schmegular degular social media influencer. There's nothing fabulous about my life. Okay, and I think if we all were a lot more honest and stopped trying to create this facade that we got so much shit going on, people would kind of take to you more. No, I'm regular. I'm not rich. I'm not out here buying Louis bags and driving, Mercedes Benz and stuff, and got my nails done, and so I wake up with my hair done because I got locks, honey. Just spray it and go. Okay, I don't wear makeup every day. Child, half the time I don't even know what the fuck day it is. Okay. But for y'all to consistently say we don't know who we are, baby, we know exactly who we are. And who we are is the most imitated thing in this world. So, try again.